What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I am bringing you guys a project pan. I know at the end of my previous project pan I was super defeated, really was not here for it, and I'm just really feeling like hitting some pan on some products. I've been slowly focusing on certain products, just products that I've grown to be interested in, etc, etc, but now I'm just ready to get some use out of some more products. This will be more of a rolling project pan. So if I finish one item, I will put another item in. So if I finish one item, I will put another item in. I already honestly have items in the back of my head that I would love to finish up in my collection as well, in addition to these. So yeah, let's just get into it. I do also want to say that today is Halloween, so if you guys hear any kids, it's honestly because they're trick-or-treating. And yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm gonna start off with the non-palette items, and first I want to talk about my Fenty Gloss Bomb, and this is a product that I have been using a lot during work and during school. I literally have this in my book bag, so when my lips are chapped during the day, whether I have makeup or not, I throw that on. That is how I've gotten so much use out of this product, and honestly I think this is the most use I've gotten out of a lip gloss yet in my life, ever. So I'm really happy, and honestly I would just like to use it up. It's not like it's a bad product, and honestly I probably would repurchase it, but maybe after I get through some more of my glosses. Like, I have so many glosses honestly for no reason. I don't wear gloss that much, but I probably will continue to use gloss in this manner where I just have it in the book bag and I just put it on every day. Next I have a lip liner from NYX, and it's called Nude Pink. It's very dull today. I literally just used it, so I need to actually sharpen it. But yeah, I just finished my whatever my previous lip liner was. I honestly can't remember. It was the one from ColourPop in my previous project pan. I finished it and I immediately grabbed for this one. I've been just slowly grabbing through my lip liners. I have a lot, not a lot, like I have like 10, and I feel like I don't need 10 lip liners. Like, I use them but I don't at the same time. So I just want to get my use out of it. I want to finish this lip liner and potentially purchase it. Yeah. Next is another NYX product, and this is the NYX Tame and Fame Brow Pomade, and this is a product that I've already hit pan on, and I am very close to hitting pan on again. As you guys can see, I do very big sections gouging out product. This is an extremely creamy product. I really don't like it. I feel like my brows get super oily throughout the day, and it's just unnecessary, to be quite honest. So I really just want to finish this product up and never purchase it again. Why is it's slanted? What? How am I just not noticing that? That is the weirdest thing. Anyways, I don't really like this product. I just want to get it out of my collection, so I'm hoping to finish it before the end. Is the product loose? Oh, I don't like that. Anyways, I would like to get this finished up before the end of the year. Next, we have two face products, and then we're going to switch over to palettes. The first face product that I have is the Fenty Beauty Invisble Matte powder. Obviously you guys aren't going to be able to see it. I'm looking at behind my camera and you guys can't see it, but it's basically her white powder. The great thing about this was that it was invisible even on my complexion, and it really sets my complexion. I've been using this to set my face completely, other than under my eyes and where I put concealer, basically. I really do like this product, but the jealousy giant came out when I saw somebody who had major pan on this item, and I was like, I want major pan. I want to see that I'm actually using products that I spend money on. So I want to go ahead and hit pan on this product. And this has honestly helped me to get a break from that black radiance powder that I was using so often, and it just, I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. Like, I've clearly majorly hit pan, but I haven't finished it. So I just wanted to go ahead, hit pan on this, and then maybe go back to that black radiance primer or powder. So yeah, I really do like this powder. I would probably repurchase it. I have a good amount of face powders though, so I want to kind of dwindle those down. But yeah, this is a good face powder, even though I am trying to hit pan on it. Next is a bronzer that I have not talked about on my channel yet. I intend to, but I love it so much that I want to go ahead and hit pan. And honestly, I don't think it's going to be too far along. I think I could definitely hit pan on this. This is a bronzer. This is from ColourPop, and this is called Bits and Pieces. That is the best view I can give you. It's darker. It's like that. Oh my god, stop auto-focusing. I can't get it. I will try and do... There we go. Okay, so that's a pretty true color. It is a really nice bronzer. Don't get me wrong, it's just extremely warm. So if you do not like extremely warm bronzer, I would not test this out. But for some reason, when I put this on my skin, I love it. I've gotten so many compliments with just putting this bronzer on my base and not even having eyeshadow. Literally, so many people have complimented my skin when I had this bronzer on. I think it's because there's like shimmer in there, not like glitter, but there's some shimmer, so it brings your face to life, but in a more natural way than just a matte bronzer. I really like this bronzer. I want to hit pan and then honestly purchase a backup. I already have that mindset and that plan, so I just want to hit pan and get a backup before ColourPop discontinues it, because we all know ColourPop is about to discontinue everything. So I want to go ahead and get a backup of this bronzer, and I'm really excited to purchase, I'm really excited to hit pan. I have used this nonstop for a week. Let me show you guys a close-up. So I've used it nonstop for a week. I have generally focused on that side of the bronzer, and I'm already have a good dent, like a really good dent. So I'm really excited, and I really hope to get pan on this product in these next 2 months. Next are eyeshadow palettes. Now you guys know I did do a video where I talked about the eyeshadow palette collection that I want to get some more use out of. These are basically the eyeshadow palettes that I have chosen to hit pan on before the end of the year. I know it's not going to be extremely realistic depending on the formula, but I still want to aim for that. In addition, I have a lot of palettes that I still need to review and test out. So it might slow down that process, but I really do want to get some product use out of my collection. So first, I've been aiming and focusing on this shadow for a little while now, and this is Antique from... So this is Antique from the Rust palette and from Melt Cosmetics. I have a good dent in here. I would say maybe a week or 2 of using this to set my primer nonstop, and that will have pan in it. Next in this palette, I had been aiming to use hit pan in Rust, which I have been using as a transition color, and I have a decent dent. You guys can see from that angle I have a decent dent. I have gone away from using that as a transition, so I've gone back. I did use it today in my transition, and yeah, I really want to hit pan in those 2 items in this palette. I have already hit pan in the first shadow, and then that would be 3 out of the 5 shadows in this palette that I have pan, and that's good. That's extremely good for somebody with the size of collection that I have. So I'm really excited to get that done. Next, the Candylicious Bombshell palette. I don't know if my 3 Looks 1 palette's gonna be up. I'm honestly, it's already reviewed or already edited. It's already on like my channel waiting, but I just haven't published it. So if I have it up, I will link it up in the cards. I also have done a tutorial that's already up on my channel, and I will link that up in the cards as well. But this shadow right here, it's called Minty, right here. That shadow I have a decent dent in, and honestly at this point I just want to see pan. I want to see the rewards of my deeds of using an eyeshadow. So yeah, I'm just gonna focus on hitting pan in that one eyeshadow in this palette. That's the only one that I really gravitated toward using every time. I used Honey a lot, but I'm okay. I really just want to hit pan in that green eyeshadow called Minty. Next I want to hit pan in 2 shadows in my Sugar Pill palette. I talked about this in that collection video, and I want to hit pan come on, focus, in these two shadows. This one is Taco and this one is Buttercup Cake. These are my favorite white and yellow shades that I have in my collection. No comparison. And at this point, honestly, at some point I had not forgotten to use this, but I just was not using this, and I just want to get more use out of this palette. This palette was extremely expensive. I got this palette last holiday season, so I've only had it for a year, and for the amount of times that I've reached in this palette, I do think I've gotten a year's worth, but I could get more. So I really want to aim in hitting pan in those two shadows. Next, I want to get more wear out of my Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. This is a palette that I purchased because so many people were like, this is the best quality of Too Faced, and I had never purchased a Too Faced palette before, and I really just wanted a Too Faced palette in my collection. What can I say? So I went ahead and purchased it, and I reviewed it and I loved it, but I didn't really ever go back to this palette. So the two shadows that I want to focus in for this palette is called Drippin' Diamonds and Rich Girls. I'm going to try and come in closely. This one right here and this one. These were my favorite two metallic shadows in this palette, so I just want to get more wear out of them. I probably will focus on using those as inner corner highlights, and maybe even Rich Girl as a highlighter, period. That might actually work. So I really want to get some more use out of this palette, and I mean, because it was what, $54, $59, something like that. So I want to get more wear. I did purchase this last holiday season as well, and I haven't really reached for it ever since. I honestly only pulled it out of my collection because I was interested in getting the gingerbread palette, and I was like, but these are the same colors, so get your life together. Next is a palette that will probably shock a lot of people. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. I don't really like this palette. The colors don't scream to me. I purchased this at the very beginning of my makeup journey now. And so many beauty gurus are like, this is life, this is everything. And I was like, okay, you know, I want to try it. So honestly, I just want to hit pan in something. I don't care what shadow in this palette, but I really want to hit pan in this palette. I don't think I have enough wear for as long as this has been in my collection, and I just want to get some wear out of this baby. Next I have the Ciate London and Chloe Morello, what is it called? Pretty Fun and Fearless palette. Now this palette I really do like. The formula of these mattes is beautiful. The shimmers I could do without, to be quite honest. So really for me, I want to focus on, let me see, this computer or phone. Come on, focus. I want to focus on this quad right here. It's a quad of purple shadows. And we all know I love purples. Purples are what is on my eye right now. Purples is what is on my eye right now. So I really just want to get some more use out of this palette, hit some pan, and call it a day. And then last but not least, for the days that I'm feeling a warm toned look, I am going to reach for my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I purchased this. I've talked about this. It is what it is. So what I want to do is focus in on these 6 shadows and get some pan somewhere in here. Sorry, these 6 shadows, or 8. What am I going through? These 8 shadows right here. These are the shadows that I actually reach for when I open up this palette. So I just want to get some, I really just want to get some pan. It looks like I have the deepest dents in the metallics, so those might be the easiest to actually get my pan on. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be a rolling project pan, and this is going to be going till December 31st, at which on January 1st, hopefully, I will be bringing you guys a finale on what happened when it came to this project pan. Please let me know if you guys are interested in joining. This will be 12 items. I hope I counted it out right, and it was 12 items. So for the 12th month, we'll have 12 items. And I would love to hit 12 pans in 2 months. That is going to be insane. I have been wearing makeup a little bit more lately, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely comment down below if you would love to join this project. I would love to have any and everybody join it with me, and yeah, I hope to do better on my editing this time so you guys can actually see the difference between each product each month. And I don't think there's anything else for me to say. As always, y'all, it has been real. Peace.